Hey everybody, Josiah here from Worth Watching, and welcome to the very first episode of Worth Watching Wednesdays. Now don't worry, we're still going to have regular episodes of Worth Watching coming out once a week, reviewing new movies as they come out. This is something new. This is a brand new mini show that we're going to have right here on the same channel. It's going to come out every Wednesday night, and it's just me talking to you about some of my favorite older movies I wouldn't necessarily otherwise get to review because they're not coming out right now. So sit back, relax, and have fun. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to start the show off with a little bit of a bang, reviewing one of my all-time favorite movies, Jurassic Park. It was made in 1993 by Steven Spielberg, starring Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Richard Attenborough, and Jeff Goldblum. The movie is absolutely fantastic, and I love it for so many reasons. It has fantastic cinematography, a great plot, a great cast, fantastic special effects that still hold up today and still look better than most special effects that come out today, and it redefines several genres of movies, and has a terrific cast, and terrific acting, and terrific plot, and terrific special effects, and fantastic acting, and cinematography, and plot, and special effects, and it's amazing. So, the movie is about this paleontologist and a paleobotanist who are invited to this mysterious island amusement park owned by a very rich tycoon. Upon arriving there, they find out the entire park is populated by dinosaurs. That's the main exhibit here. It's like a giant zoo for dinosaurs. Which, by the way, is pretty much every little kid's dream. So when I first saw this movie, I was like, dinosaurs! And it was amazing. So, upon arriving there, they're blown out of their minds. These are people who have been studying dinosaur bones. They're now seeing the real thing standing there in front of them, and it looks amazing. By the way, these dinosaurs, you look at them and you're like, that's a dinosaur. That's not a special effect. Oh my gosh, it's coming at me. So, pretty much they get there, and a little problem happens. A tropical storm comes to the island, and all of the power goes out. Needless to say, the dinosaurs break out of their electrified cages and start rampaging through the park. At this point, the movie turns from pretty much a great adventure fantasy movie into kind of an all-out action horror movie. Like, it just gets dark, it gets terrifying, it gets suspenseful. It's done really, really well. So the main character of the movie is played by Sam Neill. His name is Dr. Alan Grant. He's the paleontologist, and his partner slash kind of on-again, off-again girlfriend is named Ellie Sattler, played by Laura Dern. They're the two main characters in the movie, and Alan Grant is kind of like this really, he's sort of this grim, kind of laid-back guy who doesn't really seem to like a lot of people, but just takes his work really seriously, whereas Ellie Sattler's like really playful and she loves kids and wants a family, and he's really just not sure about life in general. So needless to say, their characters play off each other really well through the whole movie, and you get some great dynamic chemistry between the two of them, and they're just really believable as that kind of halfway friend-zoned, awkward, on-again, off-again couple. And then, of course, you have Dr. Ian Malcolm, played by Jeff Goldblum. This guy is a character. He is fantastic. He tries to be a ladies' man. He's just cool. He's funny. He's super sarcastic, and you just love the guy the moment you meet him. Like, he says like 3 sentences, and you're like, I would hang out with you for forever because you're amazing. And so he's there. He's a chaotician. It's like a mathematician, but for chaos theory instead of math. I don't know if that job actually exists. You guys should post down below if it does, because for all I know, they may have just made it up for the movie, but that's beside the point. So he's brought along too, and then you have this really fun group of people, because you have like the 2 dinosaur scientists who know a lot about dinosaurs, and then you have Ian Malcolm, who knows nothing about dinosaurs. All he knows is chaos. And he's, like I said, super sarcastic, and he just makes everything into a joke, but is also like really pessimistic all the time. I mean, the owner of the park is trying to talk to them about how they've got everything under control and it's splendid and it's going to be great for everyone. And he's just like, John, what you're doing here is impossible, and it's not a good idea. That's my Jeff Goldblum impression, by the way. It's not very good, but hey, it's what it is. And speaking of characters, let's talk about some of the most infamous characters of all time, the dinosaurs. And yes, I'm saying characters because that's what they are. So, you've got the Tyrannosaurus, you have the Velociraptors, you have the Triceratops, you have the Dilophosaurus. Yes, I remember all their names. Originally, when they were going to do this movie, I think they were originally going to use like puppets to do it, like, you know, stop-go animation where they take a picture and then move it a little bit and take another picture, which would have looked terrible and ruined the entire movie. Because if you're making a movie about people going to a modern-day amusement park populated with dinosaurs, the dinosaurs have to look real or the whole movie's not going to work, especially if they're going to be scary. A giant foam puppet is not scary. It's not going to give you that same sense of fear and tension that something that looks like a real dinosaur looks like. So the question is, did the dinosaurs in this movie look real? Oh, heck yes, they do. They are huge and monstrous, and they breathe and growl, and you can just feel them in any scene that they're in. They just feel like they're right there because they're not all CGI, and that's the big thing that made this movie work so well, is that they used a combination of CGI and animatronics, which are basically life-size robots covered in skin. In this case, fake dinosaur skin. And so that's really what helps sell this movie, is the fact that you have great characters, great dialogue that all work together and mesh on their own, and then you have dinosaurs. It's like, let's take a really fun adventure drama and put some really awesome, realistic-looking dinosaurs in there and just pretend that that's not the coolest thing that ever happened in the world. It is. It's awesome. If I were to rate this movie on a scale of 1 to 10, I think you should already know this scale is a 10. That's right. For this show, I'm going to be using a scale of 1 to 10 because we have A through F on the regular worth watching. So this is 1 to 10. Scale of 1 to 10, Jurassic Park is a 10. This is the movie that has set the bar for adventure movies and sci-fi movies and survival horror movies and fantasy movies ever since. And to get all of those categories together and be perfect in all of them is amazing, and it's never been duplicated since. This movie's amazing. If you haven't seen it, watch it right now. Just stop this review and go see it because it's amazing. I will see you next Wednesday. Let me know what you want me to review. If not, I'll be reviewing something that I pick out and you'll have to deal with it. See you next Wednesday. Bye.